Alright, so pile number one, welcome to your reading. So the topic here is going to be, how do people currently see you? And it's a general reading, so take what resonates here. So pile number one, I feel like people are currently looking at you as somebody who's like holding things together. And this can play out in many different levels here, is what I'm getting. For some of you, it could just be in your day-to-day life. Like, you could be the one who's like holding together your family. Some of you could be the one who's like holding, in together a community or like a friend group. Some of y'all could be looked at as somebody who's holding stuff together for like your workplace. So I mean, just apply these messages to yourself and whatever resonates here. For some of you, I do get here that people look at you as somebody who could be very spiritual, or there is something about you where you seem to have very deep spiritual insights. I don't know if some of y'all are like into divination, and if that resonates, people look at you as somebody who's into those stuff, But I feel like people could look at you as almost like the missing link to something, the missing link here. And as I said, this is going to play out on many different levels for different people. So apply this to your situation, because for some of you, I'm picking up on that this is like messages related to something very profound and something very big. And there's like a big missing link going on here. For others of you, it's just like more mundane in your day-to-day life. But I feel like people look at you as somebody who's like necessarily, like you're needed in something. There's something that you're called for. Like you have a place for something. I feel like people look at you as somebody who has like a purpose here on something. For others of you, I mean, if this is more, mundane related, I just feel like people look at you as somebody who's like a great mediator, great at like getting people together, great at like creating some kind of union here on something. It's interesting because some of y'all are gonna resonate with this, but wherever you spend your time on in your daily life, I feel like people could be looking at you as somebody who's like different to them, but this difference is actually something that they look at as something very good. So people could be looking at you as somebody who's like different, but different in a good way. Pile number one. We're gonna pull some tarot cards. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, this could be like related to your workplace, or you get your like material gains. So I feel like people look at you as somebody who's like very abundant in this life. Like people look at you as somebody who has like a good life, is what I'm picking up on. So you're able to like indulge in a lot of stuff. I feel like people could also look at you as somebody who has a lot of like material possessions. And you indulge in stuff. Something here like that. There could have been something that you completed recently, and I feel like people are looking at you as somebody currently who's like enjoying the fruits of your labor. So you have been able to see some kind of success in something and you're like currently enjoying it. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, for some of you, people could be looking at you as somebody who's like a leader in here in something that people look up to, that people follow, that people listen to. There's something here about you and your knowledge that is almost like a guiding light for people. So people see you as somebody who is like able to guide other people. I think people also see you as somebody who has like a very broad perspective. So whenever you are dealing with something, or whenever you are coming in and you're about to, put in your 2 senses into something, I think people also see, they recognize that you're able to like tap into different perspectives. You have a deeper understanding of something here, a deeper level, deeper insight here. Because the Hierophant, that's the energy of, that person is almost able to say whatever without people even questioning this character. So, when I say that people look at you as somebody who has like a deep knowledge, what I want to add here is that people also trust you and trust whatever you say, trust your guidance. There's something here about that. Because that's almost like a little bit scary, because, it's almost like you hear a priest speak. And I mean, maybe not today, but in the past, people just follow it like blindly because they had that title. And there could be something in that messages that y'all actually resonate, that you have this like this power on people. So whenever you say something, people just like follow it without questioning it. And that, I just gotta say, pile number 1 comes with like a responsibility. So I'm not gonna say too much. That's your dealings. But yeah, I feel like people, pile number 1, they see you as somebody who is, there's something about the way you communicate. I feel like people like the way you communicate. People look at you as somebody who has like a clear communication or like a clear mind. I mean, we have the Divine Feminine here, the Empress. Some of y'all, people could be looking at you as somebody who has this ability to give birth. So I don't know, some of y'all could be pregnant currently. And if not, it's just like people look at you as somebody who is like meant to be a mother, who would be like a good mother here as well. We have the Sun. I think people also look at you as somebody who's like a very warm person. There's something inviting about your energy that calls people to you. And I feel like you have this effect here as well, where people are feeling this warmth from you. I don't know, there's something about the way you deal with things or situations or with people that just gives off this warm energy, and it's like contagious is what I'm picking up on. I mean, people look at you currently as well as somebody else has said, very abundant. Y'all could have recently, gained some kind of success, and the Sun just comes in here as a confirmation that I feel like people are currently looking at you as somebody who's like really enjoying whatever you have been working on in the past, and what, the results that you have been able to achieve from that is what I'm picking up on. I feel like people look at you as somebody who's like a cut above other people, because you have these qualities about you where you are the Queen of Swords, you are the Queen of Pentacles, you are the Queen of Wands, you are the Queen of Cups all together, and that's, that makes the Empress. There's something about you here, pile number 2, that is pile number 1, that's very respectable. People look at you currently as somebody who like should be respected and should be honored here as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. I feel like people look at you as somebody who could be their soulmate. Y'all might resonate with the message here that I'm about to say, where I feel like a lot of people could be looking at you as a soulmate to them. Now, I'm not sure if you look at them as a soulmate to you, but I feel like a lot of people are looking at you as a soulmate to them. There's this energy here. I want to say this, pilot number one. There's this energy here about you being able to like reach out to a lot of people. I feel like there's something within you that like a lot of people could resonate with or like take part with. There's something here about that. So it doesn't matter like what kind of background people have or like what kind of differences. There's always something within you or about you that people are able to like resonate with. I just saw 1 1 1 1 1 4 ones in the camera, so that might be a confirmation. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna finish off here. Pile number one, I hope you enjoyed it. All right, so pile number two, we're gonna draw some cards and we're gonna look at how do people currently see you. And it's a general reading, so take what resonates here. Visionary. I think people, pile number two, they find you as, they look at you as a very powerful person. You see how this woman is like holding whatever this is in like her hand? I feel like people look at you as somebody who has like the world at the tip of your fingers. There is something here about you that is like very powerful. And for some of you, this could speak about your, I don't want to say your sexuality, but your sensuality. Some of y'all, people look at you as somebody who's like very attractive. And this physical appearance that you have going on here is something that is like very powerful. So people look at you as somebody who is like using your physical appearance, but you're using it in a very powerful way here, pile number two. I don't know if y'all are like seducing other people. I don't know, take what resonates here, pile number two. But people see that you're quite good at it. I don't know if you do it on purpose. Some of y'all don't even do it on purpose. Some of y'all are actually doing this on purpose. People also look at you as somebody who has a lot of romantic suitors. If you're a female watching this, other females could be looking at you as somebody who has this like ability to control men, is what I'm getting. Almost to a point where you're able to like get whatever you want from men, is what I'm picking up on. But yeah, people find you to be attractive. People find you to be very powerful. I feel like some people could look at you as somebody who is to be intimidated of. Some people are intimidated by you here, pile number two. I just gotta say that. We're gonna pull some tarot cards. People look at you as somebody who has this ability to transform things and transform people. There could be something about you here. People could be looking at you as somebody who has this skill and this ability to shed lights on stuff. And it's like in an uncomfortable way, because I'm hearing like it comes with this energy where there's some kind of ego death that needs to be played out when it comes to you. So people see you as somebody who comes in with this like wake-up call to people, and it's almost like you force other people to transform. People at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. I feel like people look at you as somebody who has a lot of options. People could also be looking at you as somebody who is kind of hard to like tie down. And that's something that actually makes you more powerful here, is what I'm picking up on pile number 2. They recognize that this quality that you have about you is a big reason to why you are so powerful. I think people also look at you as somebody who has this ability to just like make people fall for you, is what I'm picking up on. King of Pentacles, yeah. For some of y'all, like y'all have a lot of suitors. People look at you as somebody who has a lot of suitors, and these suitors could be like very high valued men, is what I'm picking up on. Or people who are like very financially stable, who have like a higher status in like society. So people look at you as somebody who like seem to attract these people. I have the Four of Cups. People could be looking at you as somebody who gets like frustrated easy, or like annoyed easy, or bored easy. I don't think there's a lot of stuff in this world here, like in this material world at least, pile number 2, that really intrigues you. And people see that. They see you as somebody who is like, y'all could be, yeah, you know, y'all could be a little bit, I don't want to say spoiled, but you come in with this like energy of being almost like a brat, is what I'm picking up on. So people see you as somebody who's like hard to make satisfied. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. I think it's because y'all have this power of your own. People look at you as somebody who has this like your own power and your own abilities to create your life or create your desires, is what I'm picking up on. So there could be something here about you. Other people, it's not like impressive. People have a hard, they look at you as somebody who has like they have a hard time impressing here. Because y'all are such a powerful person. I mean, let's not downplay the Magician here, because they are very, very powerful in this life. There could be something here. People could be looking at you as somebody who is quite good at like dressing yourself. Because the Magician is also somebody who's like good when it comes to making their outfits and pointing together whatever they are wanting to wear, you know, when they make it look good, very good actually, and very unique. I feel like people look at you as somebody who's like very unique, or the way you dress could be very unique. It's interesting, it's so many cards, I'm not taking them, but with the Lovers here, I do pick up on that people could be looking at you as somebody that they are wanting to have like a very intimate union with. I think a lot of people are wanting you to pick them. The Magician came out again. They want to be picked by you. So people see you as somebody who has, as I said, a lot of options. There's something here as well, pile number 2. People look at you currently as somebody who is able to like get this some kind of results, but you do it and you get it in a very effortless way, is what I'm picking up on. Because that's something we never really discuss when it comes to the magician. Because we know, obviously, the magician is like a powerful manifester. If they want something, they know how to create it. But we barely emphasize on how easy it can be for the magician to get something or get some kind of results, you know, because they have abilities that maybe not is that accessible to like a lot of people. So I just want to point that out here and emphasize a little bit here about that pie number 2. People look at you as somebody who has an easy time to get results, and you get it like effortless, something here like that. I'm just gonna pull one more card. We had the 3 of Cups. Yeah, for some of y'all, people could be looking at you as somebody who was like involved in third-party situations. And for some of you, that is actually going to resonate. For others of you, it doesn't have to resonate at all, because the 3 of Cups is not always related to like third party and cheating and whatever. It could also just be, people could be looking at you as somebody who is like a good company. They could look at you as somebody who's like a very authentic person. But for some of you, people do look at you as somebody who's like involved in third-party situations. So y'all could be dealing with people who are like taken or something here like that. And we, at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So I'm just getting like, for some of you, y'all could be like a sex worker, to be honest. I just gotta point that out there. And it could be due to gaining some material aspects here. So people could see you as somebody who gets like money out of whatever you're doing, is what I'm picking up on. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna stop there. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, so pile number 3, and we're gonna look at how do people currently see you, and it's a general reading, so take what resonates. Vampire, and we have Servant. So people could be looking at you here, pile number 3, as somebody who has a very giving energy. I feel like y'all could be operating with the intention here, like in this life, to like give to other people or provide something to other people. So people are currently looking at you as somebody who is a very giving person. And there's this energy here of people also looking at you as somebody who is either being taken advantage of right now, or that you have the potential, like you have these qualities that people could easily like take advantage of, is what I'm picking up on here. For others of you, I'm getting this message here that people are currently looking at you as somebody who is putting your time and putting your effort into something where your energy is like being drained from. And this is going to play out in different scenarios here. So for some of y'all, it could be related to like your workplace. Maybe y'all work in something in an industry or with people that seem to like drain you, or it could just be that you are around people, you're putting your time or your energy into something here that could be draining you, or people are looking at you as have the potential to be drained, something here like that. I feel like people, some people could be looking at you as well as somebody who is very guarded. But that could be like a very specific message, because I just, you know, looked at the card that I shuffled. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like some of y'all exes could be looking at y'all as very guarded. And for others of you, I feel like some of the suitors that you have around you, they could be looking at you as somebody who's like very clothed and very guarded, not open. So just take what resonates there. It's interesting because I feel like some people could be looking at you currently as somebody who is like, whenever you are open to somebody, you're extremely giving. But whenever you have closed your heart towards something or somebody, people actually get like a very different side of you. So I feel like people look at you as somebody who has this duality that could be very kind and very loving and very sweet. But then if you're getting like rubbed the wrong way, is what I'm getting, people are gonna get a very different side of you. And that's how people see you currently. That's too many. But we had a star card that almost came out here. King of Wands. I feel like people look at you as somebody who is, I looked at the card at the bottom of the deck. That's why I became quiet. But people are currently looking at you as somebody who is quite forceful and quite strong. There could also be this energy of people looking at you as somebody who's like extremely stubborn, is what I'm picking up on. It's almost like whenever you have set your sight into something, whenever you have made up your mind on something, whether it's like dealing with people or like leaving people, I feel like people are looking at you as somebody who's like very determined. Well, once you've decided that's that, like there's nothing to negotiate, is what I'm picking up on. I feel like people could also be looking at you as somebody who's like very studious. I don't know if you are very good at like study your environment, study other people, or just like in general you like to study, but people look at you as somebody who's like studious, very observant. There could be something here about your eyes as well. I didn't even see it, but those messages are coming through now. Pile number 3. People could think that you have very insightful eyes, or there's something about your eyes that could be very like potent. Whenever you look at people, you have this look about you here, pile number 3, and people notice that. That's how they see you. They see that you have like a very intense eyes. I feel like a lot of people might not want to look into your eyes for a long time, because there's something about that could be like uncomfortable for other people. That's what I'm picking up on. There could have been something, I was just about to say it and then the chariot came out. There could be something here currently in your life that people are seeing that you are trying to achieve. Like you could have recently set like a goal for yourself, and people are currently looking at you as somebody who's like going towards that goal. And if that doesn't resonate, like the general energy here is that people look at you as somebody who's like on top of things. You have this ability to like make stuff happen for yourself. And you know, with the chariot, it's this energy of, you know, being in control. of yourself, but like also other people or whatever that needs to be in control of in order for things to like run smoothly. So I feel like people look at you as somebody who's like able to control other people. I mean, we have the King of Wands here, so for some of y'all, I feel like people look at you as like a natural leader. I don't know if you are like a leader and you have like that title. Could just be that you're a leader of your own life, but people look at you as somebody who has these leader qualities about you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance. Yeah, I'm getting this energy of like being able to make the most out of nothing is what I'm picking up on. The Temperance is also like a very healing energy. There could be something here, but this could be more like specific. Some people could be looking at you as somebody who is like a part, like a puzzle piece for something greater is what I'm picking up on, but that's more specific, so just take that if that resonates. That's too many cards. The Four of Wands and Two of Cups. For some of y'all, people could be looking at you currently as somebody who y'all could be in like a relationship is what I'm picking up on. Or y'all could be dealing with somebody currently who's like your soulmate. Four of Wands. I think people also look at you currently as somebody who wants to have like a good time in your life. I feel like people that you have been collaborating with here, pile number 3, they look at you as somebody who, like, it's a pleasure to have you around them. I don't know if this was some kind of collaboration at work or something here like that. Could be some clients or something, and I feel like those people are